We're in the North Lake District today, just underneath Blencathra at Carrock Fell. This roadside venue is the perfect place to sample Lake District rock if you've never been before. There's a really good condensed circuit within quite a small space, and the best thing of all, it's in the rain shadow. Being just a little bit further away from the mountains, it tends to stay significantly drier. You get morning sun because it's east facing, so in the afternoons it can get a little bit chilly, but in the warmer months of the year this can be a benefit, and it's a great place to come on a slightly warmer day in the early afternoon. It's really close to both Keswick and Penrith, and with it being so close to the road, it's really easy just to pop up to for a nice quick circuit. That's it.
Oh, it's chilly. Oh, cold.
If you had fallen backwards, there's a very distinct chance that we'd have just had to leave immediately after. I'm doing the splits, or at least what feels to me to be doing the splits, over a bog or a river. Nice one, Tim. Hey, here he is. Oh, that is so good.
Definitely want to take it steady, don't you?
It's like a VS.
Yeah. I think one of the key things about Carrock Fell is that you get to climb on basically like mountain style rock, but it's literally 50 feet from the road. It's sort of ridiculous. And there's real range here. Like if you sort of come prepped and you've got a couple of pads and you look at the guidebook, you can sort of find everything from, I think there's a font 3+ here, all the way up to, well, probably into the 8s. But there's a great mix. Like actually everything that's easy and accessible by the road is also easy and accessible grades as well, which definitely makes this like one of the top venues.
We are underneath the Sugarloaf, which is home of, well, supposedly the world's easiest arete according to the Lakes Bouldering guidebook. And it was absolutely magnificent. The friction, the texture of the rock is incredible here. The gabbro is really rough, really grippy. And there's some really lovely holds on it. There's scoops, there's crimps, undercuts, there's a little bit of everything, I'd say.
Right, what on earth's going on here?
I'm not usually one to indulge, but there's a fantastic hands-free slab climbing opportunity just here off of this amazing, really actually quite marginal smear, but on this rock it's completely plausible.
Who do you think you are, Johnny Dawes?
I wish I was.
Turns out you got to have legs of steel. Look at that! That's a one-legged pistol squat basically.
It is when you've got legs like me and you, Tim.
Oh! Oh, put my hand down. Put my hand down. Put my hand on.
Tim, could you just give us a spot over the bad thing down there? Oh no.
What an elbow.
There's a bit of an elbow there, but that was just
I feel like it was like a 9 out of 10 ascent. It was
9 out of
like,
10,
yeah,
I'll
that's
take
pretty good though. That's good.
Johnny would say I've used a point of 8, I think.
Yeah, I think so. So you're going to do some actual proper climbing now, rather than messing around?
Two pads was a mistake. So yeah. Amazing. It's so like it's got almost like a bubbly texture there. He's too strong for his own good. He doesn't realise how good he is.
It's just not true.
It's true. One of the things to be aware of at Carrock is that a lot of it is on quite complex jumbled boulder fields or scree like this, and the landings aren't always ideal, and it's definitely useful to have a couple of pads here as a result of that. And this problem is a perfect example of that, because there's a little bit of a lip courtesy of the boulder down there. And with two pads, you can pop one just beside like that, and another biggie at the top. And that actually creates a really nice, stable and safe platform. But with one, it'd feel really necky.
What's going on here, you idiot?
the long-tested exercise of forcing blood into your fingertips. If you swing your arms really fast, then your fingers get warm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Top tip, that.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Little work for Rob now, isn't it?
Yeah, come on, Rob.
Not have made enthralling footage as I just looked down at my feet for most of it, just to sort of see that they were still in position. Ooh. So the rock at Carrock Fell is gabbro. That is a really super sticky, grippy and rough rock. It's got a texture almost like Velcro at times. So for slabs like this, you don't need much to be able to stay on. You don't get much of this stuff in the UK. It's most famously on the Isle of Skye within the Black Coolin, and then in some other bouldering venues like Porthisgo in North Wales, just on the tip of the Clym Peninsula. But it's really special stuff and definitely something worth celebrating. Oop. I've got it. Thought I hadn't. That's stunning again. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Some way of doing it. I feel worked, but the other thing as well that I feel is that so this is the biggest day I've ever had at Carrock, and I still don't feel we've even vaguely touched the surface.
Yeah, there's a lot to go at here, isn't there? Like, I think we've stayed probably closer to the road and done the more accessible stuff.
We did one trip up to the top at the northern area, but in this central north area that we've been in latterly, I mean, we've barely gone up the hillside, and that's where the most rock is. So that's it, Carrock. If you're in the North Lakes, it's definitely worth a punt. And if you're in the lakes as a whole, I mean, there's so much else to go at. This is just one of many areas.